as per among the following will entail forfeiture of past service as per CCS Pension Rules 1972, dismissal or removal of a government servant from a service or post. Which among the following will entail forfeiture of past service as per CCS Pension Rules, dismissal or removal of a government servant from a service or post as per Rule 49 of the CCS Pension Rules 1972 in calculating the length of qualified service. Fraction of years equal to 3 months. देखिए यहाँ 6 month नहीं है, यहाँ 3 months है. Fraction of years equal to 3 months. And above shall be treated as complete 1/2 year and reckoned as qualifying service. Invalid pension is covered under Rule 38. Invalid pension rules. So it is 9. अगर 1 लगा दो तो 19 और इसका डबल कर दो तो 38. Rule 38 Invalid pension rules. As per Rule 9 of CCS Pension Rule, departmental proceeding shall be deemed to be instituted on the date on which as per Rule 9 of CCS Pension Rules 1972. ये कब इन्फोर्स में आया? Department proceedings shall be deemed to be instituted on the date on which statement of charges issued to the government servant or pensioner. Statement of charges is issued to the government servant or pensioner. Government servant has been placed under suspension if such suspension is from an earlier date, government servant has been placed under suspension if such suspension is from an earlier date. Both are correct. Rule 9. Rule 9 of CCS pension rules. Rule 9 of CCS pension rules. Rule 9 of CCS pension rules 1972, which says statement of charges is issued to government servant or pensioner. Statement of charges is issued to government servant or pensioner. Government servant has placed under suspension. Placed under suspension if suspension is from an earlier date. If suspension is from an earlier date. On superannuation, a request is received from a subscriber other than NPS Lite having pension wealth less than 5 lakh rupees, less than having pension less than 5 lakh रुपए. On superannuation, a request is received from a subscriber other than NPS Lite. Other than NPS Lite. ठीक है. Other than what? NPS Lite. Having pension wealth less than 5 lakh. On superannuation may opt for withdrawal of total pension wealth 5 lakh रुपये. ये पूरा पेंशन विड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. विड्रॉल ऑफ टोटल पेंशन, टोटल वेल्थ, टोटल वेल्थ. Authority competent to dismiss or remove a government servant from service may, if case is deserving of special consideration, sanction a compassionate allowance. Sanction a compassionate allowance. Sanction a compensate allowance not exceeding two-thirds of pension. Not exceeding two-thirds of pension or gratuity or both, which would have been admissible to him if he had retired on compensation pension. Compensation pension. If he had retired on compensation pension. Compensation pension. Compassionate allowance. After 10 questions, completing 10 questions, we will revise. As per Rule 64, as per Rule 64, who is empowered to sanction provisional pension? To sanction provisional pension and gratuity for a period of 6 months to retiring employee. As per Rule 64 of CCS Pension Rules 1972, who is empowered to sanction provisional pension and gratuity for a period of 6 months to retiring employee. To retiring employee. तो ये 6 months से हो गया ना. Who is empowered? Account officer. Who is empowered? Account officer. Account officer to sanction provisional pension and gratuity for a pension period of 6 months. Period of 6 months. To retiring employee. Accounts officer. What happens when the competent authority does not issue any orders on the notice tendered by a government servant under Rule 48A of CCS Pension Rules 1972 before the expiry? of the period of notice. Government servant giving notice may presume acceptance and automatic it non-acceptance not conveyed before expiry of notice period. Automatic it non-acceptance not conveyed before expiry of notice period. Child under definition of CCS pension rules 1972. First, second and third. Son under 25 years. Daughter under 25 years. Unmarried daughter of any age. Unmarried daughter of any age. But son and daughter both have equal to 25 years of age. Which among the following is true about CCS pension rules 1972? The date of death shall be treated as a working day. True. Date of the day the date of death shall be treated as a working day. The day on which a government servant retires or is retired or is discharged or is allowed to resign from service, as the case may be as the case may be, shall be treated as the last working day. Shall be treated as last working day. The date of death shall be treated as a working day. True बताना. True. The day on which a government servant retires or is retired or is discharged or is allowed to resign from service, as the case may be, shall be treated as his last working day. अब डिवाइस कर लेते हैं यहाँ से. Future good conduct shall be an implied condition. Future good conduct shall be an implied condition of every grant of pension. Future good conduct shall be an implied condition of every grant of pension, and it is continuance and its continuance under as per rule of CCS pension rules 8. Rule 8. Rule 8 shall be an implied condition of every grant of pension and its continuation under as per rule of CCS pension rules. Future good conduct. Future good conduct. What is rule 48 and 48A tells? Which among the following leave will not count as qualifying service for the purpose of pension? Extraordinary leave without medical certificate will not count as qualifying service for the purpose of pension.